Engine failures at 35,000 feet might seem like a pilot's worst nightmare, but modern aircraft actually have incredibly sophisticated systems to handle these emergencies. It's like having a master chess player who's already planned 20 moves ahead.
The way airlines prepare for these rare but critical situations really shows how safety has evolved in aviation. What exactly happens in those first crucial moments?
Well, here's where it gets fascinating. Pilots have three distinct strategies they can use, and the first actions are actually counterintuitive. Instead of reducing power, they have to push all thrust levers to maximum continuous thrust and disconnect the automatic systems.
So they're essentially taking manual control in the middle of an emergency. That seems risky.
You'd think so, but it's actually safer because at high altitudes, the aircraft can lose speed dangerously quickly. You know how a bicycle becomes harder to balance at very slow speeds? It's similar. There's a minimum speed they absolutely must maintain.
Hmm. And I understand they aim for a very specific speed, Mach 0.78 or 300 knots. What makes those numbers so important?
Those speeds are crucial because they keep the aircraft in what's called the stabilized windmill engine relight envelope. Think of it like trying to start a car while rolling downhill. You need just the right speed to get the engine turning properly.
The technical precision here is remarkable. How do pilots manage all these specific requirements during what must be an incredibly stressful situation?
Well, that's where modern technology comes in. The aircraft's computers calculate their maximum possible altitude with one engine, called the RecMax EO cruise altitude, and display it right on their screens. But here's what's really clever. They have multiple backup systems, including something called an electronic flight bag.
Oh, tell me more about that. What exactly is an electronic flight bag?
It's essentially a sophisticated tablet computer that contains all their performance calculations and emergency procedures. Like having a super smart assistant that can instantly tell you exactly what you need to know based on your current situation.
The level of redundancy in these systems is impressive. What about flying over mountains? That must require a different approach.
Exactly right. That's where the obstacle strategy comes in. When dealing with mountainous terrain, pilots use what's called a drift-down procedure, flying at their green dot speed, which gives them a slower descent rate. It's like choosing to take a gentle slope down rather than a steep one.
And I imagine timing is crucial in all of this.
Interestingly enough, pilots are specifically instructed not to rush through their emergency checklists. The aviation philosophy is that doing things correctly is more important than doing them quickly. It's like the old military saying, slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
That really challenges what most people would assume about handling emergencies.
You know what's even more fascinating? These procedures are constantly evolving. They're based on decades of experience, countless simulations, and detailed analysis of every incident that's ever occurred. It's like having a living document that gets smarter with every lesson learned.
The preparation for these rare events is truly remarkable. How often do engine failures actually happen at cruise altitude?
They're incredibly rare. Modern jet engines are among the most reliable machines ever built. But the aviation industry operates on the principle that you have to be prepared for anything. It's like having an elaborate insurance policy. You hope you never need it, but you're incredibly glad it's there if you do.
That really demonstrates the industry's commitment to safety, doesn't it?
Absolutely right. And what's particularly interesting is how these procedures continue to evolve with new technology. The integration of electronic systems, automated calculations, and backup computers shows how modern aviation is constantly finding new ways to make flying even safer. It's a perfect example of how human expertise and technology work together to handle even the most challenging situations.
Well, this has certainly changed my perspective on aviation safety.
And that's really the key takeaway. Behind every flight is an incredible amount of preparation, technology, and expertise, all working together to ensure that even in the most unlikely emergencies, there's always a plan in place.